Golden Valley Police are asking residents to be on the alert due to an uptick in vehicle thefts. According to police, more than 20 vehicles were stolen from October through December 6th. 95% of them were Kias and Hyundais. Police say vehicles were stolen from driveways and large apartment parking lots across the city. Golden Valley Police Chief Virgil Green says it's happening in the early morning hours by groups of people targeting specific makes and models.
They're, driving around in one vehicle. That vehicle may even be stolen. And so they're just driving around targeting these vehicles. They're not selling these cars. They're not, some of them may be committing other crimes in these vehicles.
Teenagers are targeting Kias and Hyundais because earlier models lack a key anti-theft device. This auto theft trend is happening everywhere. A few months ago, Brooklyn Park Police issued an alert after 20 Kias and Hyundais were stolen in 1 month. Meanwhile, Golden Valley Police arrested a man Wednesday after leading them on a high-speed chase. According to police, officers tried to stop the vehicle after the driver ran a stop sign at Theodore Worth Parkway and Glenwood Avenue. The driver fled south on Theodore Worth Parkway and continued south on Cedar Lake Parkway at speeds of over 50 miles per hour. The driver ended up crashing into a tree. The suspect got out of the car and ran. Officers caught him with the help of a canine. City leaders in New Hope are considering a change to its leadership structure, one not seen around the state. Last spring, after the retirement of city manager Kirk McDonald, the New Hope City Council voted to appoint Police Chief Tim Hoyt as the acting city manager on a 6-month trial period and have him serve dual roles. That term was set to end on December 1st. But last week, the City Council voted to extend that term to February 1st. And now they're exploring the possibility of keeping him in that dual role on a permanent basis. However, it's a change not everyone is in favor of.
I just believe that some will be scratching their head saying, however many years, decades or whatever, what the hell's been going on here in New Hope? We've been way overstaffed if we believe that this is the case now.
And I'm not saying that this is the right avenue. I'm not saying that this is the best thing. But what I'm saying is that if the savings are there and it benefits the community better, that's something I could get behind.
This move would come with an annual savings of $150,000 in salary. According to the League of Minnesota Cities, none of Minnesota's 800-plus cities have someone occupying both roles. You may have experienced a little sticker shock opening up your tax statements. The reason? Residential property values have skyrocketed, resulting in homeowners taking up more of the taxpayer pie. In New Hope, homeowners are seeing an 18% increase in property values on average, with the median value home increasing to $325,000. Homeowners at that price point can expect to see an 8% increase on their city taxes, which is about $150. New Hope is considered on the lower end of levy increases compared to other communities. New Hope will have a final budget vote at its December 12th meeting. The snow and cold isn't putting an end to pickleball season, it's just moving it inside. Indoor pickleball facilities are popping up all over the metro, including a new one in Brooklyn Park. Jason Malillo reports.
You are looking at the premier pickleball club.
Under this dome in Brooklyn Park,
I love this facility. I drive from Stillwater, which is 40 minutes.
16 courts provide an opportunity for pickleballers.
This is a great area, and here's where most of the action takes place.
To keep swinging through the winter. Nearly 5 million Americans play pickleball now, making it the fastest growing sport in the U.S., according to the Sports and Fitness Industry Association.
We believe that the pickleball revolution is just upon us now, and the growth of this sport is going to, transcend maybe any and all recreational sports before it.
Pickleball is fast-paced, easier on the body than some other sports, and just good fun.
I felt like I was still playing tennis, competitively at least, but I could play longer hours because it was pickleball and it wasn't as hard on the hips, the knees, the joints.
And Premier Pickleball Club is aiming to create an inclusive space for all pickleballers.
We're an open play model. We're a welcoming model. We call it the people sport. It's for everybody. It's for all ages, all demographics, and about 20% of the population can succeed playing tennis. 80% of the population can succeed playing pickleball.
There's debate whether pickleball is a passing fad or here to stay. Premier Pickleball is banking on the latter and is tentatively planning to expand its facility.
Our goal is to put another dome in the front of our property, another 20 courts, have that be our outdoor stadium in the summer, and also dome that in the winter.
In Brooklyn Park, Jason Malillo, CCX News.
Plymouth police had a special assignment on Thursday, help celebrate a special birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Mooney. Happy birthday to you.
That's Hootie Wakefield, and although she doesn't look it, she just turned 104. Plymouth police stopped by the waters of Plymouth, where she lives, to help celebrate the special occasion. Finally, this segment, the gaudier and more garish the better. It's Ugly Christmas Sweater Weekend at Wicked Wart Brewing in Robbinsdale. Event coordinator Amanda Carlisle showed off her Mrs. Claus sweater, and that's just the beginning. We're told the competition has gotten intense. There's sweaters with built-in battery packs and ones that would make Santa Claus blush.
Well, I'm a judge, so I get to see all the cool shirts. It's not like I'm a regular patron, so I get to see everybody, which is really fun. And I also get to hand out the awards, so I get to meet everyone, see the shirts, hand out prizes. It's just like really fun night.
The event takes place Saturday and includes live music starting at 7:30 p.m. The top 3 ugly sweaters get a prize. Minnesota's high school football season ended last weekend with the Prep Bowl championship games. But for some of the state's best seniors, there's one more game to be played Saturday night at US Bank Stadium. There is not a lot of time to prepare. 3 days of practices to get 44 of the best players from the north, roughly from 394 up to as far north as Crookston, ready to play the South All-Stars. And yes, it's a game they want to win.
Oh yeah, we want to have fun, but that's the whole point of the thing. We want to take it home. We want to take the win home. You know, we haven't won in a couple years, so it'd be nice to get the W.
You know, they're due for one, so we definitely got to get this dub this weekend, focus up in practice, and get the job done.
Sure, if you're out there and they're keeping score, you want to win. So I think, yeah, you want to do the best you can and win. I think North lost last year, so we got to avenge that defeat. But no, obviously you want the kids to go out there and have a successful final game.
It's a good representation of players this year from the CCX area. Maple Grove quarterback Jacob Kilzer and linebacker Tanner Albeck, fresh off a Prep Bowl win a week ago. And Maple Grove's Matt Lombardi is the North's head coach. Other local players on the North squad, offensive lineman Magnus Wright of Champlin Park and Jerome Williams of Osseo. Defensive lineman John Bear of Cooper. Armstrong defensive back Cordell Wilson. Linebacker Chase Ullum of Wayzata, and Osseo tight end Bryce Hawthorne. It's a big deal to be picked for the team.
It's so cool to be thought of as one of the top players in the state like that, to be at this playing in this game, and I feel honored, and it's a really cool experience.
It's very exciting. You know, I've been watching it for 2 years. I've been excited. I'm very honored to be here, and I'm thankful for the coaches that picked the players to be here.
Some of these guys played against each other during the season too. Rivals quickly becoming teammates and maybe even friends.
Even walking in the hotel, you just get to say hello to them, see them face to face without their pads on, and just talk to them without their pads on, who they are off the field and everything like that. So it's going to be fun to get to know them.
Of course, I'm here to compete, but at the same time, it's just another bonding experience, grow that family within Minnesota, and then obviously compete against the best people I possibly can.
There is talent here from sideline to sideline. And that makes this whole all-star experience a lot of fun.
I'm excited to play with a lot of the guys we have on our team, and I'm also excited to play against some of my future teammates on the other side. But yeah, we're gonna have fun.
I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot of competition out there on both teams, so I'm just looking forward to performing my best.
You can watch the Minnesota High School All-Star Football Game live on Comcast Channel 859 here in the Northwest Suburbs, Saturday night at 6 p.m. After a shutout loss to Andover to start the season, the Benilde-St. Margaret's girls hockey team has played pretty well. Thursday night, they faced a top 10 team, Stillwater. The Red Knights at home for the first time since November 10th, skating for a 5th straight win as they hosted Stillwater. Benilde's Lulu Rasinski with a nice takeaway of the puck in the Pony zone. She goes in and scores as the Red Knights take a 1-0 lead after one period. Second period, and Kendall Hassler pokes the puck away from the Stillwater player. Hassler's shot on net is stopped, but Annie Juckness scores on the rebound. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's 2-0. Later in the second, nice work by Ellie Stewart to skate from the boards into the slot. Her shot deflects off the defender's stick and past the goalie and in. Red Knights lead 3-1 after 2 periods. But the Ponies come back in the third. The initial shot is stopped, but off a scramble in front of the Benilde goal. Number 12, Brooke Nelson, knocks the puck in. This game is tied 3-3. With just over 2 minutes to play, Benilde gets the game winner. Ella Pasqua's shot is stopped, but the puck caroms out to Rusinski, and she buries her second goal of the night. Benilde-St. Margaret's wins 4-3, knocking off Stillwater. The Red Knights face another ranked team, Holy Family, on Tuesday. John Jacobson, CCX Sports.